I'm Kate Catherall, co-founder and senior partner with Arena. I'm here to give you our take on how to hire a great campaign manager. Choosing a campaign manager is like choosing a spouse. You want to find someone you trust and respect, with whom you have great chemistry, who shares your worldview and is good at balancing a checkbook. Your campaign manager will be responsible for developing your strategy, writing your campaign plan, managing your budget, partnering with vendors and consultants, and hiring and training all of your staff. So they're your partner in just about everything. No big deal. Remember that marriage metaphor? Now pretend you only have a few months to find that person. A little daunting, right? Selecting a campaign manager is one of the most important decisions you will make in your campaign. So this isn't something to take lightly. You should invest in the process, but also know that you're up against the clock. We're going to break this down into 5 steps that we believe will position you for success. The first step in your process is to sit down and write a job description. I know this sounds basic, but this is a step that is too often skipped on campaigns because of the fast pace at which we're moving. Take the time to detail the responsibilities and qualifications of your ideal prospect. Be sure to consider what goes on the must-have list and what goes on the nice-to-have list. The second step is to recruit actively. Think of the people you know who could be connected to the ideal prospect. Call them up, ask them for their help, and then send them the job description. Think about where job seekers go to look for opportunities and make sure your job description is there waiting for them. Arena recently launched a new platform called Arena Careers that is specifically designed to connect campaigns and progressive organizations to political professionals. Be sure to check it out at app.arena.run. Okay, so now we are to step 3, the fun part, interviews. You've received resumes and you're beginning to talk with prospects. Your interview should uncover information not readily accessible on their resume. The most important thing to remember when you're interviewing someone is that you should ask probing, open-ended questions. Ask prospects to tell you stories about how they've handled challenges and solved problems in previous roles. Ask about experiences in detail and really dig into how they'll handle situations that are likely to come up on the campaign trail. Consider scenarios that are likely to arise on your campaign and ask them to walk you through their thought process on how to best address them. As you interview, be sure to take notes on each conversation so that you can refer back to them when it's time to make decisions about advancing prospects forward in the hiring process. A tip from our friends at the Management Action Center: be sure to record red flags, yellow flags, and green flags. It's a great way to organize your thoughts so you can return to those points for further exploration down the road. When you're interviewing finalists, get a second or third opinion. Engage some trusted advisors to help you assess fit. Review the finalists together. It will make the process easier and it will help you to check your implicit biases and blind spots. We all have them. The fourth step is to conduct a skills test. A skills test is a way for a prospect to demonstrate their abilities. This is not meant to be a comprehensive multi-day task. In fact, it really shouldn't take more than a couple hours. Give your finalists clear parameters, define success, and ask them to show you their best work. We've provided sample skills tests in the Arena Toolbox. The fifth and final step in the process is to check references. We recommend speaking to at least one prior manager and at least one peer or direct report. Ask references what it was like to work with that person, what their strengths are, and what their areas of growth are. If you have specific reservations about their ability to perform in the role, name them and ask about those too. So, let's recap. There are 5 steps you shouldn't skip when hiring a campaign manager. 1, write a thorough job description. 2, recruit actively. 3, do multiple interviews and ask probing questions. 4, administer a skills test. And 5, check multiple references. The right person is out there. We hope this guide helps you find them.